When you're not living in your purpose, you're going to be exhausted all the time. I really think that this phenomenon is caused by cognitive dissonance because if you are at the point where you know you have a purpose, then you already have some intuitive understanding of at least the first step that you can take in order to start moving towards that purpose. Essentially, if you are not living in that purpose and you're not doing anything to begin living in that purpose, you have a split mind. And a split mind causes more mental energy, which causes more physical energy, which means that you are literally splitting the resources that you have available to you within your body. Sometimes it's not just an even split. You could be going down multiple paths simultaneously that you're not really supposed to go down. You could be in multiple relationships, whatever it is, where you really aren't being your best self. You're never going to be able to evolve into your best self because these relationships are not viable. You could be working a job where you know that this is not the job for you. You don't have a plan for how you're going to move on. You could be living somewhere, living in a situation where you know that ultimately this is not the city for you. This is not the state for you. This is not the country for you. Without thinking about and genuinely putting in the effort and the time to figure out, how could I address this dream? How can I start to make this a reality? Even the very first step, just looking up plane tickets. It could be anything. At the end of the day, I feel like the people that seem to have a ton of energy all the time, they are living in their purpose because this is spiritual. Spiritually, energy comes from flow. Energy comes from being in alignment. Especially if you're not a naturally high energy person, you are going to feel the impact of that misalignment 10 times more than someone who is able to Ben and Garrett, no, grin and bear it, just kind of push through. Not everybody is that type of person. It is really important for you to understand at least where it is that you are going so that you can make sure that all of your energy is focused towards that one purpose. I think what is really, really beautiful about life is that you don't have to always be putting all of your physical energy into your purpose. It's sometimes just not physically possible. We don't always have the financial means. We don't always have the emotional means. We don't always have the time. Sometimes we have other responsibilities. It really starts with a thought because when you are fighting what it is that you truly want to do in your life, then you are utilizing mental energy to not only fight, to do the thing that you don't want to do, to take care of your responsibilities, be yearning after that thing that you feel is unattainable. Why is it unattainable? Who said it's unattainable? How could you possibly know that? We are really overstating our omnipotence. How do we know what's going to happen or what is possible in all of the possibilities of the universe? And be honest, you already know what it is that you want. The question is, are you doing anything at all in order to achieve it?